opportunity for greatness in front of you. However, there's a wall.
There's no such thing.
Let's just say that there was.
Okay.
Since you said you would just kick it down, what would you say? Recommend to somebody else?
I have this really cool, thank you for bringing that up. I have this really cool mantra that I say. Did you ever hear the phrase, I'm about to tell you what it is, as soon as I can remember what it is. Did you ever hear the phrase, there are no lions in my way, only angels but abundant blessings?
No,
okay, so, did you ever hear the phrase about how think outside the box?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
There is no box. I know it will blow your mind. There's no box. We create those obstacles. When you say a wall, there's a wall. You're basically saying I'm afraid of something. Now, I used to say when I was coming up, I used to say when I feel like I'm stuck, when I can't move forward, I certainly can't move backward, I can't move side to side, there are angels preparing the way for me. I used to say it. That was like my way of it. But the truth of the universe is, like, when you feel stuck, when you feel like there's a wall, it means you're not ready yet to move forward. A lot of times we go, okay, I'm at A, and I need to get to B, so I'm just going to go to B. But life is not a 50-yard dash, it's a marathon. So there are lots of stones you need to kind of climb over or trip past. There's lots of things that need, like if you figure out that your life purpose is B, there are things that need to happen for you to be prepared for B. And you might end up over here. You might end up coming back this way and then over there. You might end up doing a whole bunch of stuff. But all of it is preparing you for B. Does that make sense? No matter what it is, whether it's trying to take over the world or it's just trying to take over the room, it's a battle for energy. You ever notice how there are different people? There are, what do they call it, control dramas. There are different people who try to get that energy, that attention in different ways. You ever go into a room and everybody's having a good time, and there's that one person that's sitting on the couch like this? Yeah. Ever see that? That's a control drama. That's that person's way of trying to get energy. It's a battle for the energy of the room. So if everybody's having a good time, and she over there on the couch like this, where do you think the energy's going to go? Oh, what's the matter, Rika?
Absolutely.
You feel me? It's the same thing with anything else. Like, there are people who are bullies. That is a fight for energy. So I need some energy, I need some attention, whatever the case, so I'm going to get in your face like this. That's how I'm going to You won't give it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take it. You feel what I mean? Like there are different ways that energy, that battle plays out. They call them control dramas. You can look that up online because I'm not going to turn this into a Eckhart Tolle or a James Redfield conversation. But what he was saying and what you were saying about obstacles, they're not exactly what they appear to be. They're not exactly what they appear to be. They're very real in the moment. It really feels like you can't go any further. It really feels like you're frustrated. I try to take inventory of how I feel when I feel like I'm up against a wall. I try to take inventory of what's going on inside. Because a lot of times, you really decide that you want to be Usher. And even though you might have gone to 32 dance classes, you might be pretty good, but you ain't Usher. You know what I'm saying? So an obstacle comes up, something happens that makes you question whether you really want to do it. I started out a singer-dancer. I did it for 10 years, writing songs. I was in a group called Signature. I was in this other group called TV. I worked with, we were supposed to be the next group after City High. Like I was, come on, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a singer-dancer. And I didn't like the politics. It's like, I didn't like it. I was like, is this what I gotta do to be? That was an obstacle. You know, you have to decide you have to take inventory of how you're feeling in the moment. I actually stopped all of it. I mean, I did some solo projects and all that, but I didn't love it. I figured out that what I really wanted was a voice. And I was using my skills and my talents to get me to the point that I could be relevant. And not to say that I wasn't talented as a singer and a dancer, and I had some success doing it, but my heart wasn't singing for it. I wasn't willing to do everything that it took to get where I wanted to go. That's important.